Hello everyone. Today we will talk about Dollar General's case analysis. Our group members have Yudi, Crystal, and Minghao.
Today, we analyze Dollar General's competitive advantage, its strategic positioning, and whether its rapid growth is sustainable. Dollar General operates as a discount retailer targeting rural and low-income communities. Unlike large competitors such as Walmart and Target, it uses a small store format instead of large shopping centers. This allows the company to reduce rent, labor, and operating costs while offering fast and convenient shopping. As a result, Dollar General can profitably expand into locations where larger retailers cannot operate efficiently, which explains its rapid growth across the United States. To evaluate its success, we use three frameworks: five focus, VNRO, and strategic positioning. From a five focus perspective, the retail industry is not highly attractive, competition is intense, and buyers have many alternatives, and substitutes are widely available. Entry barriers are relatively low, and supplier power is moderate. This means this industry itself does not guarantee high profits. Therefore, Dollar General's success comes from how it competes rather than where it competes. The company's core advantage lies in its strategic positioning. Extreme cost efficiency combined with high convenience. Dollar General makes clear trade-offs. It does not offer a wide product assortment or a premium shopping experience. Instead, it focuses on essential goods in small stores located in undeserved areas. This choice reduces complexity and cost, allowing the company to maintain low prices and fast operations. Importantly, competitors like Walmart cannot easily copy this model without changing their own business structures. From a VRIO perspective, Dollar General's advantage is based on a system of capabilities. Its cost control, store format, and location strategy work together to create value. While each element can be copied individually, the combination is difficult to replicate. This creates a more sustainable competitive advantage. Finally, there is a strong fit among the company activities. Small stores reduce costs, limited assortment improves efficiency, and rural locations reduce competition. These activities reinforce each other and create a system-level advantage. This makes imitation difficult because competitors would need to change multiple parts of their business at the same time. In conclusion, Dollar General's success is driven by a clear low-cost strategy, consistent trade-offs, and a strong activity fit. However, its long-term advantage will depend on its ability to maintain cost efficiency and respond to changes in competition.
Next, we evaluate Dollar General's internal resource using VRIO framework to understand whether the company has a sustainable competitive advantage. For VRIO perspective, several of Dollar General's resource and capacity create strong value for the company. First, the company's large store network is very valuable. Dollar General operates thousands of small stores in rural and underserved areas. This allows the company to reach customers that larger retailers often ignore and increase access to affordable products in many communities. Second, Dollar General cost structure is also important. The company keeps operating costs low through its small store format, limits product assortment, and efficient logistics system. This choice allows Dollar General to offer low price while still remaining profitable. Many competitors cannot easily copy this cost structure because their business model relies on larger store and wider product selection. Third, the company focus on rural and low-income community. It's difficult for a competitor to copy. Large retailers such as Walmart or Target usually depend on large store and high sales volume. Operating smaller stores in rural areas is often less efficient for them, which gave Dollar General a unique strategic position. Finally, these resources are well organized within the company. Dollar General's operation, supply chain, and the store management system support its low-cost strategy. According to the VRO framework, This suggests that the company has a distinct competitive advantage. However, having a strong economic advantage does not necessarily mean the strategy is socially sustainable. Therefore, we also need to consider the institutional environment. Using the institutional framework, we can examine three types of pressure: regulative, normative, and cognitive. For the regulative perspective, government regulation may become a challenge for Dollar General. The company has faced criticism related to labor conditions, wages, and safety issues in some stores. Stricter regulation could increase operating costs and reduce the company cost advantage. From the normative perspective, social expectation also affects the company. While many communities appreciate the convenience and low price, critics argue that the company business model relies heavily on low wages and strict cost control. In addition, the expansion of discount retailer may negatively affect local small business. For the cognitive perspective, Dollar General has become a familiar part of daily life in many rural communities. Customers rely on this store because they are affordable and convenient. However, if public perception changes, the company reputation will weaken. Overall, this analysis shows that Dollar General's competitive advantage is influenced not only by internal resource but also by broader social and institutional pressures.
This leads to our key insights. Our main insight is that Dollar General's competitive advantage and success relies heavily on serving low-income consumers and maintaining an extremely low-cost operating model. While this strategy is highly effective in the short term, it also makes the company vulnerable to changes in the institutional market. First, Dollar General depends on customers who have limited income and access to alternative retailers. In many unserved areas, consumers rely on Dollar General because of its convenience and affordable prices. However, this means that the company's success is tied to economic conditions that may change over time. If income level rises, new competitor entering the markets, or if online retail becomes more accessible, customers may shift away from discounted stores. As a result, the very factor that drives Dollar General's growth today could become a weakness in the future. Second, the company is vulnerable to increasing regulatory and social pressure. As discussed earlier, critics have raised concerns about low wages, working conditions, and the impact of discount stores of local economies. Government may respond to introducing stricter labor restrictions and safety requirements or geographic rules that limit store expansion. These changes could increase operating costs and reduce the company's ability to maintain its low price advantage. Because Dollar General's strategy depends heavily on cost efficiency, even small increase in cost can significantly affect profitability. Third, the company faces reputational risks. Under institutional framework, this refers to whether its actions are seen as acceptable by society. Dollar Generals currently have a mixed legitimacy. While many communities value its convenience and affordability, there is gross criticism that reinforces inequality through low wages and limited social business development. If public perception becomes more negative, the company may find it harder to expand, hire employees, and maintain customer loyalty. Because of these risks, Dollar General may need to adapt its strategy to maintain sustainable in the long term. One direction is to improve reputation by investing more in employees and communities, such as offering higher wages, better training, and safer working conditions. It could also increase community engagement by supporting local suppliers or participating in development programs. While these actions may raise short-term costs, but they can strengthen the company's reputation and reduce institutional pressure over time. Another possible direction is to gradually adjust the business model. Instead of relying on extreme low costs, the company could introduce higher quality products, expand private labels, or develop new store formats that better meets the needs of different communities. By doing so, Dollar General could reduce its dependency on single customer segments and make its strategy more flexible. In conclusion, Dollar General shows how strong positioning and activity fits creates a competitive advantage. However, this advantage is tied to unstable social and economic conditions. While strategically strong, the company is institutionally fragile. Ultimately, Dollar General's long-term success depends on adapting to changing expectations while maintaining operational efficiency. Thank you. We appreciate your time and attention, and we look forward for your feedback.